I'm up 8% on the day, over 750% on the month. And I'm gonna show you guys today how I made money, led the team to the bank, and how RicoCap AI actually helped us on our first play. So let's get into it. So NVIDIA reported earnings yesterday, and to be honest, it was very lackluster as far as the reaction after hours. Now the earnings itself was actually really good. So I was actually kind of surprised that the stock didn't really react too well. It really just kind of was red and actually pulled the market down. So we saw at open SPY and QQ were red, but I wanted to tell the team, dips continue to keep working. We're gonna be looking for dips. And I even said it pre-market here, I'm only looking for either Apple calls for long or just next week calls and sit back and do less. I expected Apple to kind of break out here because RicoCap AI went for some swings yesterday at close. And so it was my #1 watch going into today. Now we entered some 307 calls kind of right at the open and just kind of waited. Now I was up immediately. You can see 10, 15, almost 20% there, and I trimmed a little bit, but I did hold the rest. And things kind of just went sideways. The market was sideways probably the first 2 hours, I would say first 2 hours. And so we're in these calls, we're managing risk. And I kept telling the team, hey, look at this chart right here. This broke out, Apple broke out, and technically, we're outside the flag. We should run to new all-time highs for Apple here. Just stay patient. It's just very slow. We're on the hourly candle, let it work. It might take an hour, it might take two, let it work. And then as you can see right here, Apple ran to new all-time highs. I said 304 was the next target, then 305, and it did exactly that today. We banked off that, and that was our first play of the day. Next one, out of nowhere, they announced possibly an Iran deal. Things are getting, peaceful talks across US and Iran. So you can see right there, news broke and SPY and QQ ended up pushing higher and a lot of things started going green. That's where we stepped in with our second trade. I actually went IWM calls. Those worked out pretty well. Easily for me, got 30, 40%, but those went over 80%. That was easy. And that's how I'm up 8% on the day right now. A lot of members made some money too. It was awesome. Again, we used RicoCap AI to stay green. I just kind of sat back, stayed patient, and knew what the overall game plan was. So if you had trouble trading or if you just needed some better guidance, WAP.com/RicoCapital. Get my trades, get in the chat with me, and of course, be on the winning side of the trades. We stay winning. This is how I'm up 750%. And let's keep going. Really good end to the week, to be honest. We'll see what Lotto Friday has for us, but either way, really good wins. We're just gonna, do less, size down, see what Lotto Friday has, see where we go from there. But anyways, great week, another fantastic week. WAP.com/RicoCapital. Get my trades, get my RicoCap AI, get anything you need. I live trade, I got you. I'll see you guys on the next video.